As a landscape photographer, I often have to cook outdoors, and to buy one of these costs around £4 to £5 or more, but you can get 4 or 5 of these for the same price as one of these. So this is butane gas. This is a butane propane mix, which is a bit more hotter burning and works better in cold temperatures. But in the summer you don't really need this. You can buy these cheaper ones here, as long as you get an adapter. You see, that's a screw thread, that's like a nozzle aerosol sort of thing. We can buy these adapters to put on, and it turns your butane into a screw thread, and then all you have to do is, oops, get that there, screw that in, and there you have it. You have butane for your Trangia or Coleman or whatever it is. There's only one problem, is these canisters, what I call it, don't like being sitting on the side, I think, although some camping gas stoves have them. Well, what I've done is I've put the stove on a rock, and you can turn that. Come on, light. And there we are. Cheapo gas. Oop. That's an old McDonald's spoon I'm going to use for my chili con carne, which is homemade, not freeze dried. So because it's from frozen, I'm going to turn it down to a low heat. Plonk that in there. And put the stuff in. Damn it, even though it's a hot day, it's still frozen solid, so I'll have to defrost it first. Put the lid on, turn it down to a nice gentle heat. Well, I've eaten my late lunch, or my tea or dinner, whatever we want to call it, about 3 o'clock. Was it 4? Probably about 4 o'clock. And I've had a little sleep for about an hour, fell asleep in the car. I was trying to do some serious thinking about where I should go, but I don't know what happened. I closed my eyes for a minute and then I woke up an hour later. I think it's just a soporific bleating of the sheep in the distance that sort of do it. I don't really know where to go at the moment, because there's a gap in the clouds over to the sort of northwest, and the sun should enter there, so this here might become, how can I say, bathed in golden light. So there might be some compositions around here, this sort of like heathland, or should I move further to the north and the west, just to sort of hasten that light. I decided to drive to the northwest, where a hole in the cloud layer opened up, and I came across this familiar tree. what I'm doing here is I'm going to wait until this shadow that's appearing round here goes up to the base of the tree, just to darken this down, and that should highlight the tree a bit more. And then shoot it from here and then run round over to where you are to take a picture from that side. And it's all happening rather quickly now, as you can see. The sun's going down behind the hill. And it's just a question of picking the right moment, he said. Just check my focus. I think that's subdued enough, I think. Fire. And run. Go on. Well, there we are. I had to take that shot quickly. As you see, the light's fading quite fast. So I think that's about it really for this shot. I'll take one more. Don't know why, but just what the hell. Yeah, but now all the life and the vitality in the scene has gone. And well, it's out there, whether that's it where the light is, and here, because in the flat shade, it's just lost it. And I'll just turn you around and show you what the sun's doing. As you can see, let's level it up. It's just going down behind the horizon. Well, I'm just going to wait until the sun goes down and this band of light goes. Hopefully the sky will pick up some colour. Oh, here's a car coming. I'll come back when it's past us. Right, it's gone now. Right, the settings. I'm just using my landscape bracketing settings, so it does 1 over, 1 under, F11, sets the ISO at 100, and then what I call it, shoots where the shutter speed is. And sometimes I just rack up, I just compensate by another stop either way, and it'll just push the bracketing from 1 stop to 2 stops either side, depending on what I need. It's also set at daylight, or was it 5,500 Kelvin, which is just really a reminder of to remind me what the actual colour temperature is at the time, because sometimes with automatic white balance it sort of filters out the best light, and so when this happens it captures it, you see, that's it. But when the light's a bit crap, you'll have to compensate. So if it's a blue day, you'll have to warm it up, but when the light's golden it doesn't filter it out. So I always think neutral to golden, or neutral to warm, is always a better tonality for most subjects. So I'm just going to hang around here and wait until there's a bit of colour up in the sky there. See, those clouds might turn. They might not. So I'll just wait and see what happens.
Hello.
Hello.
So we just were curious. What's the shot you're after?
I'm just taking this really old gnarly tree that used to hang there precipitously when I was a boy.
Yeah, you know something? It looked like it was dying for a few years, and it's got a new lease of life, luckily.
Maybe it's because it's been supported and it's not straining on the, the branches.
Yeah, maybe new growths come out of.
So I thought it was, you know, it was going. So I remember, you know, like years and years ago, it used to just hang there, what I call it, you know, like that all the time.
Jess was saying, why is it that shape? Because it's the prevailing wind.